Holy crap, crypto is getting absolutely wrecked right now. WTF is going on, man? Well, in today's video, I want to break down this situation for you that is happening in crypto right now, taking a look at just how terribly bad the charts are right now, also talking about the inflation situation, which kicked off the sell-off, also talking about a very important situation happening right now with Ethereum and Celsius. We're diving into all that in today's video. My name's Lark. I make videos talking about investing. If you do like that topic, then please subscribe to the channel and give it a little thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. By the way, if you are not yet signed up to the Wealth Mastery newsletter, then you need to check it out. It's awesome. Our subscribers love it. We talk about all things related to crypto. And guess what? You can sign up for free using the link down below in the description. Okay, let's dive into the charts here. So look, today is one of those days where things just go from bad to worse. Bitcoin has finally exited its sideways crab phase, and yay, it broke out of the range, but that breaking out of the range that we were stuck in for a month went to the downside. That's the problem here. We broke down violently. Not good. No relief rally for us, just pain for cryptocurrency investors. At the time of recording, Bitcoin was trading around $25,000, which definitely hurts investors. The key area that we want to see Bitcoin hold on to is the 200-week simple moving average. This is essential for us to hold moving forward. And right now, that's only around $3,000 away at $22,000. The current price is the lowest that we have seen it since 2020, and we've even confirmed a weekly candle close under the lowest wicks of 2021, which is definitely bad news, showing again Bitcoin is cooked. More bad news coming in from Ethereum. The second biggest cryptocurrency asset has plummeted in price, losing key support and falling under the previous all-time highs from 2018. Ouch. Ethereum even just put in its 10th red weekly candle in a row. That's a very sad and depressing record to make, but a record nevertheless. Basically, the markets are totally cooked. Stick a fork in them, it's over. Things have not been this bearish since the lows of the last bear market back in 2018. Sentiment also seems to be about the equivalent of a dumpster fire right now, with most people thinking that the worst is yet to come for crypto. But there is a silver lining. A small one, but a silver lining nevertheless. And that is that both Bitcoin and Ethereum right now are in oversold territory on the RSI on the weekly charts. This is a super rare thing. For Bitcoin, the last time was the depths of the 2018 bear market. Same thing for Ethereum. Historically, those were excellent buying opportunities to be buying at that oversold reading on the RSI and the weekly. That's if anyone has any money left, of course, although fear often does make buying at such times hard. That's why so few people do it. Things are bad, and as the crowd sentiment says, the worst is yet to come. But I've been averaging in. Look, bear markets are tough, but don't give in to the crazy bears who say that everything is going to go to zero. We probably have a lot more pain and sideways action to come for the crypto markets, but crypto is not going to zero. It's not going away. And just to show my belief in that, I did buy some more Bitcoin today. I keep averaging in every single week. Now let's talk about the crypto situation and particularly about staked Ethereum and what's going on at Celsius right now. So right now, there is an imbalance in the price for staked Ethereum. So staked Ethereum is trading at less than 1 Ethereum. Now, if you're holding staked Ethereum and you don't mind the volatility, then there's really not too much to worry about. I hold some staked Ethereum. I'm not particularly worried about it. But if you are in a leveraged position, you risk liquidation. And a lot of people are heavily leveraged into staked Ethereum right now. So if we see a further sell-off, we lose that matching price more, that's a problem. Now this rolls over into Celsius because they're holding a hell of a lot of staked Ethereum and they pay out in Ethereum. It's a huge problem for Celsius with all this staked Ethereum because they're staking the Ethereum. It's not trading for 1 Ethereum anymore, but people expect 1 Ethereum back because that's what they lent to Celsius. So they're looking at taking potentially huge losses as users continue to rush for the exit doors, trying to get their funds out of Celsius. Now, if Celsius becomes a forced seller, then it could actually lead to a further drop in the price of staked Ethereum and forced liquidations in DeFi, driving the price even lower. It also has been shown from on-chain data that Celsius has actually been removing wrapped Bitcoin and Ethereum from Aave and sending hundreds of millions of dollars worth of crypto over to the FTX exchange. They haven't said what they're doing with that. Is it to sell it? Possible. But it's also likely that they're using that as collateral for a cash loan from FTX. Now look, if Celsius is selling to cover debts, then it's going to be basically smashing what is already a weak market, which could be exactly why crypto is crashing so hard today. Celsius could be a forced seller in this situation. The fear that they could even be selling, even if they are just taking a loan, of course, is adding fuel to the market crash. Until this situation is resolved, I have removed my funds from Celsius. Now, I mentioned that in the newsletter. I mentioned that on Twitter. I did not mention that here on YouTube, though. And sadly, now it seems that withdrawals have been halted for Celsius, which sucks. And look, I'm sorry for anyone who is caught up in this and your assets are now stuck on the Celsius platform. Fingers crossed that they get back to operations soon and enable withdrawals again. And especially for some of you listening, because you probably ended up on Celsius because of me, because I was using it and recommending the platform for a while. I hope this situation gets resolved. I hope that Celsius enables those withdrawals again. Bear markets, man. Stuff breaks. Luna UST broke. Celsius. Here we go. Anyway, that's what's hitting the crypto markets. Let's talk about inflation now. So we had a big crash in the equity markets on Friday as the inflation data came out. So the inflation data for the month of May came out, and it is not good. Inflation went back up to 8.6%. This is a new peak for this particular cycle. In March, we had hit 8.5%. Then in April, we came down to 8.3%, leading many to speculate, including myself, that peak inflation had hit and that we could expect inflation to continue to fall. Obviously, that's what we all want to see. Obviously, that would have been good for the markets, but the new data has come out and it has shown that no, inflation is not falling. Quite the opposite. We actually had an increase in inflation up to 8.6%, bringing us right back to a maximum fear state in the market. And since the correlation between equities and crypto continues to be super freaking high, in fact, this chart here shows we are near an all-time high for correlation between the equity markets and Bitcoin. And here, of course, another chart showing the S&P 500 getting absolutely smacked down. Boom! At the end of trading last week. Of course, crypto came right along with it. Look, I think we can expect a lot more pain for the crypto markets until we see inflation getting under control, until we see some of this macro scene stuff starting to cool down, stock markets starting to recover. Until that happens, not good. And look, the macro scene continues to look just bad, bad, bad. Gas prices in the USA just hit an all-time high. Fears continue to grow about a food crisis. Mortgage demand is the lowest in 20 years right now. Sentiment in the fricking gutter. And then, of course, we have the old Federal Reserve coming in here on Wednesday. We can likely expect another interest rate hike from the Federal Reserve. Hopefully it's only 0.5%. If it's 0.75%, expect the markets to lose their freaking minds, man. Because guess what? All this rate hikes have not slowed inflation down. Inflation's still rising. The Fed needs to fight harder. One thing is for sure in the markets right now, we are far from being out of the woods. Final thing I want to leave with, these words of wisdom from Bitcoin bull Michael Saylor. If Bitcoin is not going to zero, then it's going to a million. I believe that to be true. The markets have been rough. I know they've been rough, but long-term investors always come out on top. Dollar cost averagers come out on top. The question is, are you really ready to be a long-term investor? Are you ready to ride that volatility? I am, I have been, and will continue to be invested in cryptocurrencies. But do let me know down in the comment section how long you plan on holding your Bitcoin for. Are you in it for the long haul, or are you hoping for making some big returns in a short amount of time? Let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.